Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Javon Keys. Well, I spoke about those mixed movements earlier. Most categories of fuel products will see declines effective tomorrow. A litre of 87 and 90 gasoline, 87 gasoline will sell for 25 cents less. 90 gasoline will, however, go up by 25 cents. Diesel and ultra-low sulfur diesel will decline by $4.50. Diesel will in fact hit its lowest ex-refinery rate since about April last year. Kerosene will also sell for $4.50 less. Now $3.06 will be removed from the cost of propane, and the same for butane. Of course, each petroleum retailer will do their various additions and subtractions. Let's go to some news from the economy. Inflation up to February hit its lowest point-to-point rate since December 2021. Now, for the 12 months up to February, the cost of goods and services increased by 7.8%. For the same period in 2022, inflation was 10.7%. February's inflation outturn reflects a continued fall in price movements, which peaked at 11.8% last year. Now, STATIN says the rise in the cost of goods over the 12 months was due to an 11.3% rise in the cost of food and non-alcoholic beverages, along with restaurants and accommodation services, as well as gas and other fuel products. Now, for the month of February alone, prices rose by 0.5%. STATIN says the increase was mainly due to a 2.7% uptick in the division housing, water, electricity, gas, and other fuels. Persons investing in corporate bond issues via the local stock market can now reclaim interest paid on the withholding tax. The Jamaica Stock Exchange received approval for the change from the Tax Administration of Jamaica, TVJ, last month. Here's Aisha Nation.
Investors in the bond market can now reclaim interests paid on their withholding tax on corporate issues. Group Business Development Manager at the Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSE, Andre Gooden, says the development comes after nearly 2 years of discussions with the Tax Administration of Jamaica, TVJ.
We got approval for this in February, so that 25% that is normally withheld on your interest on your corporate bonds, or on bonds generally, can now be reclaimed. What's it, 45 days subsequent to the payment date.
The approval for the change came in February. Mr. Gooden says additional changes have been made to the market to ensure more sustainable growth and benefit to investors. Additionally, the JSE has announced changes to the repo model, resulting in more efficient processing and movement of securities between brokers.
The movement of securities between brokers under the classic repo model has undergone some changes in recent times, resulting in now a more seamless processing of the classic repos, which will bring far more efficiency to the market.
Repo is an abbreviation for repurchase agreement or sale and repurchase agreement. It's a financial transaction in which an investor, usually a bank or a dealer, sells bonds to an investor with an agreement to repurchase the security at a later date and at a slightly higher price. The difference between the sale price and the repurchase price is the interest paid on the transaction. For the Business Day, I'm Aisha Nation.
Let's head to the currency market now. The US dollar is being sold for an average $152.65. $110.57 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar. $183.34 for the pound, while it's costing an average $161.30 for the euro. The JSE index lost 341 points today, while the junior market index fell by 56 points. Among the winners were Jamaica Public Service, JPS 7% shares, Productive Business Solutions 9.5% cumulative redeemable preference shares, TTEC, First Rock Real Estate Investments, and Paramount Trading Jamaica. The losers included ISP Financial Services, Sterling Investments US dollar shares, Epley, JFP, and Seprod. And that's the Business Day. I'm Javon Keys. Good evening.